Everybody coming to y'all with another video, man. Hope everybody day is going well, especially those in California, man. Hope everybody loved ones is good and stuff, and they finding their pets and everything, right? Now, before I get into this video, because there's a few things I want to talk about, I'm gonna try to keep it brief. I want to talk about Second Chronicles, and then I want to speak about this California fire. But before I get into all of that, right? I think I said this in my previous video. Again, I do not care about YouTube. YouTube is just a way for me to come on here and express my thoughts. That's it. I'm not in it for the money. I'm not here to gossip because that's all YouTube is. YouTube has become a platform of gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Drama. That's why all the videos you see at the top, that go through the algorithm, it always has something to do with some type of gossip or drama. This is not the channel for it. Another thing I want to say to y'all, especially to a few people who constantly come on my pages, you don't have to like nothing I'm speaking about at all. Nobody is forcing you to be on my channel, bro. You can leave. It's that simple. But to get to Second Chronicles, Second Chronicles, this is important because the thing that I admire about God, the God of heaven, the God of Israel, is that He will build you up so high just to bring you down. Let me repeat that again. The God of heaven will build you up so high just to bring you down. And we learned that with the king of Assyria. So, like I said before, if you don't know about ancient Assyria, Assyria at the time was a ruthless dictatorship and it had one of the most powerful militaries on earth. And they would invade countries doing the most inhumane things to people, right? And so God brought Assyria to invade the northern kingdom known as Israel because the Israelites were doing wicked things at that time to the point God did away with them. Now, in the southern kingdom, you had Judah, and the king of Assyria and his men were going to attack the capital. For those that don't know, the capital of Judah, not Israel, is Jerusalem. That is important. And so the king at that time, the king of Judah, Hezekiah, if I'm saying that correctly, um, he was telling the king of Assyria, like, yo, the Lord said you can't attack this place, or the God I worship, you can't attack this place. He said, leave us alone, let us be. And so the king of Assyria, right, he started talking crazy to the Lord. He started talking crazy to the Lord. So if we go to Second Chronicles 32 and 10, his name was King Sennacherib, if I'm saying that right, the king of Assyria. And he was telling the people of Jerusalem, that is Judah, that the king of Judah was fooling all of you to believe in such God, for calling you crazy to believe in this God of Israel. And we see that today, especially online. We see that a lot. You got many people trying to convince you that this God of Israel is not a real being, right? And so he's telling the king of Assyria, our God will save us and stuff like that. And so the king of Assyria is saying back to him, my ancestors destroyed those other countries who worship these false gods, which by the way was made by man hands. So Christ fits into that description. I'm gonna keep saying that, right? And so do all these other false gods like Buddha or the Hinduism gods. You know, they got all these different types of gods. You know, and he said, "My ancestors destroyed these countries. There is no God that can stop me from destroying His people." He's speaking about Judah. So he's saying, "You think your God could come and save you? Don't let Hezekiah, that is the king of Judah, fool or trick you." He says that no God is coming to save you, right? So, you know, the Assyrian king, man, said worse things about the God of Israel. And it got to the point that the king of Assyria wrote a letter to God. And this is what the letter read. This is what the king of Assyria said in those letters. The gods of other nations could not stop me from destroying their people. In the same way, Hezekiah, the king of Judah, his God will not be able to stop me from destroying his people, right? So they started terrorizing the people on the walls of Jerusalem, that is, the people of Judah, right? And they started taunting them in their language. So their language is Hebrew, all right? And so they're terrorizing the people and stuff. And then the king of Judah and his prophet Isaiah, they prayed to the God of heaven. So, in other words, they spoke to the God of heaven and spoke out loud to the heavens. And so God sent a hitman to kill the Assyrian king army. Now, I was trying to tell some idiots, I'm like, y'all know the Lord got a hitman. They was like, why the hell do God need a hitman? He the Lord. What the fuck he need a hitman for? He's God. God just creates stuff. He's God. When you God, you can do stuff like that. Right? So he sent the angel down, which is a real living being. It's not somebody that died and then went to heaven and became an angel like some of you Christians believe. You people are crazy. And I'm gonna get into that too in a minute. People are fucking crazy, right? So he killed the Assyrian king army, right? Slaughtered them. So the Assyrian king went back to his country with his head down, and his people frowned upon him because of what happened, because his whole army was wiped out to the point that his own sons killed him with the sword. His own sons killed him because they couldn't believe what had just happened. How all these thousands of men in the Assyrian army were wiped out and they didn't return home to their family. So they thought maybe the king of Syria had something to do with that, but it was really the Lord. So that's just something I want to just put out there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to talk shit when God is up there and you down here. You know, a lot of niggas is like that. A lot of dudes, they like to talk shit when somebody not in their face. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I want to say right there. Now, to get to these California fires, man, again, I hope everybody is doing well. We got a lot of crazy ass people out here. Now, the reason I say that, I was talking to my coworker yesterday, and you know, we deal with customers, right? And he said to me, he said, "Man, we living among some strange people." And he had a dead ass serious face on him. Now, if you've been following my YouTube channel, well, my last YouTube channel, I speak about how we live amongst some weirdos, and we really do. We live amongst some strange people. All right. You'd be surprised the type of clients I come across and all the fuckery shit that they be doing. Now, You got many people online trying to compare this fire to Sodom and Gomorrah. People is crazy. They trying to compare it to Sodom and Gomorrah. Let me start off by saying this right. Sodom and Gomorrah was 10 times worse because one, you had fire coming out of the sky. That's number one. Two, the flames of God is way different from a natural wildfire. These burning sulfur balls, they continue to burn, and God was raining it down. So picture rain, picture you outside and it's raining real hard, right? Do you see how fast rain falls and how hard it falls? Rain is at every corner you turn, right? It's everywhere. God rained down fire, burning sulfur. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same at all. The fact that people are trying to compare something like that just goes to show how a lot of people don't actually read the book. Crazy people, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, people are fucking crazy. Then you had this nut job. She said, just took a screenshot during this video. Does anyone else see the devil's face? Glowing eyes, creepy grin, and damn horns! Explanation. So this woman claims she sees the devil. And like I told y'all before, there is no devil. Who y'all think is the devil is not actually the fucking devil. There is no fucking devil. The devil isn't red with horns or anything because he doesn't exist. People crazy. So she said that it's the devil that's burning California. Fucking crazy, man. Then I'm on Facebook, right? My bad. Bear with me, man. Trying to told you I got a new setup. I got a dual monitor setup, so sometimes things get a little wonky. The hell is y'all doing? I'm on Facebook, right? Hold on one sec. Just give me one sec, y'all. All right. I'm on Facebook. I'm in this debate group, and you had this Hebrew Israelite say something like they want, or something like white people want us to feel bad for them because their house is on fire, not knowing that a lot of black neighborhoods was destroyed in the fire. So this moron think that this is God doing this. So just go ahead and read this, right? This dude is crazy. This dude is crazy, man. You really think the media is trying to convince your black ass to help white people rebuild their homes? Some people are just fucking stupid. Now, I'm gonna wrap this up. I got more videos coming. I spoke about this in one of my videos. Now, the fire isn't like Sodom and Gomorrah, but it is something I want y'all to pay attention to. And I kid y'all not, I spoke about this if you follow the channel. When I was saying, right, telling the story about Lot wife and how she looked back, and I was saying when God comes to, get rid of the wicked and he set the world to blaze and you look back, right? A lot of y'all is gonna look back at your Snapchat photos, Instagram, and all this stuff because you gotta understand what we call the cloud, what we call the cloud, that necessarily won't be around, you know, when God wipes all them satellites and everything to a blaze and everything turned into a crisp. These photos y'all hold on to and stuff like that. Say you got a phone and you got all your memories and stuff like that in there. y- If you look back and you turn back, you're gonna turn into a fucking crisp. You're gonna get burnt alive. I'm just letting you know. And watching this video, it just had me thinking about it just had me thinking about that shit too. You know, you got these firefighters, they trying to go into these people homes and save their photos and stuff, which is kind of heroic when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? If you got like your great grandparents and they great grandparents and they pass down their photos to you and shit. But I'm just rambling at this point, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Got more for y'all. I'm out.